Welcome to our deep dive into the world of virtual reality. You know, when I first tried VR, I wasn't sure what to expect. Was it going to be revolutionary? Was it going to be a passing fad? Well, years later, and it's clear VR is here to stay. Today, we're exploring the shocking evolution of VR and what exciting discoveries lie ahead. We're talking about the tech that blew our minds, the games that transported us to new worlds, and the potential to change how we learn, work, and even interact with each other. Let's rewind way back. Before VR was sleek headsets and mind-blowing graphics, it was the stuff of science fiction. We're talking clunky contraptions, blurry visuals, and experiences that were more proof of concept than immersive adventures. But hey, even the first iPhone wasn't perfect, right? What mattered was the potential. Pioneers like Morton Heilig, back in the 50s, with his Sensorama machine, were already dreaming of engaging all our senses, of stepping into another world. Then came the 60s, and we saw the first head-mounted display, the Sword of Damocles. I know, scary name, even scarier design. But this was huge. It was the first step towards strapping a screen to our faces and letting the virtual world take over. Of course, back then, the tech was limited. We're talking basic wireframe graphics, nothing like the photorealistic experiences we're used to today. But those early pioneers, they were on to something. They knew that the key to true immersion wasn't just about tricking our eyes, it was about tricking our brains. And that's where things get really interesting, because as the decades passed, the tech started to catch up with the ambition. We saw early attempts at motion tracking, at hand controllers, at creating that feeling of actually being present in a virtual space. Sure, it was clunky, it was expensive, and it was mostly confined to research labs and university campuses. But the seeds of something incredible had been sown. The dream of VR was alive, and it was only a matter of time before it exploded into the mainstream. Fast forward to the 2010s, and things start to get really exciting. This is where we see the hardware revolution that brought VR into the homes of everyday users. Companies like Oculus, HTC, and Sony jumped in, pushing the boundaries of what VR could be. The Oculus Rift, the HTC Vive, the PlayStation VR, these weren't just incremental upgrades, they were game changers. Suddenly, we had headsets that were lighter, more comfortable, with higher resolution displays that actually made you believe you were looking around a virtual world. But it wasn't just about the visuals. Motion tracking got a massive upgrade too. We're talking sensors that could track your head movements with pinpoint accuracy, allowing you to lean around corners, look up at the sky, and really feel like you were present in the virtual environment. And then there were the controllers. Hand tracking was still in its early stages, but these dedicated controllers gave us the ability to reach out and interact with the virtual world in a whole new way. Suddenly, you weren't just watching VR, you were living it. You could shoot hoops with NBA stars, paint in 3 dimensions, even perform surgery on virtual patients. The possibilities seemed endless, and as the technology continued to evolve, so too did the experiences. We saw the rise of room-scale VR, where you could walk around your living room and have it mapped into the virtual world. No more being tethered to a desk. VR was all about freedom, about breaking down the barriers between the real and the digital. And as the hardware got more powerful, the software caught up, delivering experiences that were more immersive, more engaging, and more mind-blowing than ever before. Of course, no conversation about VR would be complete without talking about gaming. This is where VR truly shines, transporting us to new worlds and letting us experience our favorite games in a whole new dimension. First-person shooters took on a whole new level of intensity. Imagine ducking behind cover, feeling the adrenaline pump as you peek around a corner and fire off a shot, all while feeling like you're actually there on the battlefield. Racing games became visceral experiences. With every turn, every bump in the road felt in your stomach. And then there were the games that could only exist in VR, experiences that defied the laws of physics and let you explore fantastical worlds beyond your wildest imagination. We're talking about soaring through the air with the grace of an eagle, exploring the depths of the ocean, even stepping into the shoes of a superhero. But VR wasn't just about gaming. It opened up a whole new world of entertainment possibilities. Imagine watching a movie on a screen the size of your living room, or attending a live concert where you felt like you were right there in the front row. And then there's the social aspect. VR chat rooms and virtual worlds let you connect with people from all over the globe, hanging out, playing games, and building relationships in a shared virtual space. It's like teleportation for the digital age, breaking down geographical barriers and bringing people together in ways we never thought possible. And as the technology continues to evolve, we can only imagine what incredible experiences await us in the future of VR entertainment. But VR's impact extends far beyond the realm of entertainment. It's also changing the way we learn, train, and even work. Imagine stepping inside a human heart in biology class, or traveling to ancient Rome for a history lesson. VR education isn't just about making learning more engaging. It's about making it more effective. Studies have shown that VR can improve knowledge retention, enhance critical thinking skills, and even spark a love of learning in students who might otherwise struggle in traditional classroom settings. And it's not just for kids. VR is being used to train surgeons, pilots, and even astronauts, allowing them to practice complex procedures and scenarios in a safe and controlled environment. Think about it. You can make mistakes and learn from them without any real-world consequences. That's a game changer for high-stakes professions. In the workplace, VR is revolutionizing everything from design and engineering to customer service and marketing. Need to collaborate with a team on the other side of the world? VR can bring you together in a shared virtual space, allowing you to interact with 3D models, brainstorm ideas, and work together as if you were all in the same room. The possibilities are truly endless. VR has the potential to democratize education, make training more accessible and effective, and transform the way we work. It's not just about escaping reality, it's about enhancing it. So, where do we go from here? What does the future hold for VR? Well, for starters, get ready for even more realistic and immersive experiences. We're talking higher resolution displays that will be virtually indistinguishable from the real world, advanced haptics that will let you feel the virtual environment with astonishing realism, and maybe even brain-computer interfaces that will blur the lines between reality and virtuality even further. Imagine a world where you can step into a virtual environment and feel the wind on your skin, smell the flowers in a meadow, or experience the weight and texture of objects in your hand. That's the kind of future that VR is heading towards. But it's not just about the tech itself, it's about how we use it. We're already seeing VR being used in incredible ways, from treating PTSD and phobias to helping people with disabilities experience the world in new ways. As the technology becomes more accessible and affordable, we can expect to see even more innovative and impactful applications emerge. Imagine a world where VR helps us connect with loved ones across vast distances, experience different cultures and perspectives, or even step into the past and relive historical events firsthand. The possibilities are limited only by our imagination. VR has the potential to revolutionize the way we live, work, learn, and play. It's a technology that's still in its early stages, but it's already clear that it's here to stay. The future of VR is bright, and it's going to be an incredible ride. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the evolution of VR. From those early clunky headsets to the mind-blowing experiences we have today, it's been an incredible ride. And the best part? This is just the beginning. Who knows what incredible advancements and experiences await us in the world of VR? One thing's for sure, it's going to be exciting to find out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more exciting tech content. Let me know in the comments what VR experiences you're most excited about and what you'd like to see in the future. Until next time, keep exploring, keep innovating, and keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible.